So namaste guys, before I start my talk and before I actually say something, I want you all to answer a question in your head obviously. So have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt like you don't belong there? You should talk less, you should smile a little bit more, you should even soften who you are. Not because anyone told you to do so, but because something inside you quietly told you that you are just late and everybody else has figured it out. If you ever had that feeling, even once, then this talk is for you. Hi, my name is Vanshika and I'm 22 years old. And I'm not telling you my age because it's something special or it's something impressive. I'm telling you my age because for the longest time, I thought that my age is something I need to hide. For the longest time, I thought that my age is something that I need to prove extra hard, do extra work just to prove that I deserve to be in the room. For the longest time, I thought that I need to over prepare, over deliver, and overachieve just to be heard at the same level as everyone else in the room. Now imagine this, you are in a room full of people and they are talking very confidently to each other, they are talking in a very fluent language, and on the other hand, you just standing there. You feel like that should I talk now or wait? Should I talk to anyone or just listen to what they were saying? What if my English sound bad? What if I don't sound smart enough? What if I say something that would make people unlike me? And this isn't just overthinking, this is all of it. Stress, anxiety, overthinking, and all this was me. Not once, not twice, but every day. Every single day until about a year ago. Back then, I didn't even know what to call it. I just thought that something is wrong with me. Like, no matter what I did, no matter how much I achieved, it was just never enough. Now I know it's called imposter syndrome, but back then, I used to seriously thought that something is wrong with me. There were things I didn't agree to, I didn't relate to, but I still nodded. There were jokes I didn't find them funny at all, but I still laughed at them anyway. There were conversations where I wanted to add something real, something actual of myself, but I sugar-coated into something that would make people like me, that would make me feel included in a certain group of people. This thing became even more prominent during college. Now you know how we talk about college like it's some place where we find yourself, we do cool stuff, we make cool friends, we explore. But for me, college was somewhere I learned how to edit myself because I was always trying to feel included. And then there was English. So, English isn't my strongest suit. There were conversations where I actually needed to add something of my own, but I chose to stay silent. Not because I couldn't understand what people saying, not because I don't have something of mine to be added, but because I was insecure. I was insecure of my pauses, of my accent, of my grammar. So I chose to stay silent. Now you know people how they love to make assumptions. They're very quick to make judgments. Whenever I used to tell all this to someone, they were very quick to say, oh, it must be your childhood trauma. But sorry to disappoint you guys, both my parents are chartered accountants. They're very present, they are very supportive. So I sometimes used to think that if nothing went wrong back then, what is wrong with me now? If no damage was done to me back then, what is seriously wrong with me now? And I used to think that even if I think that I am not confident, even if I think that people don't find me confident, I have to look confident. As they say, pretend till you make it, fake it till you make it. People love to assume all these things. But one day, not magically, but slowly and gradually, I noticed a pattern. I noticed that wherever I was invited, wherever I went to, be it any discussions, opportunities, any speaker sessions like even today, I was always youngest in the room. And at first, I used to think that maybe I was here too soon. I mean, there were people with 10 more years of experience, 20 more years of experience. So, what is my talk gonna matter? Why is my talk gonna matter? But this time, instead of being pessimistic, I thought about it from a different angle. I my answer differed basically. And I thought that I wasn't someone's substitute, I wasn't invited by mistake, I was invited because I had earned it. Think about it. How many times have we delayed a particular opportunity just because we thought we aren't ready? Think about it. How many opportunities we have delayed just because we thought that we need that one more course, one more certification, and one more year of experience. Remember when I told you that I'm 22? First, that number used to make me feel very small, but now it grounds me in a good way. Because confidence doesn't magically come when you're 25 years of old. It doesn't magically come when you get a certain title or when someone finally validates you. Confidence comes when you finally give that permission to have that kind of confidence. So, before I leave, my parting thoughts would be that the next time you enter a room and feel like you don't belong there, pause, look around, and remind yourself of this. You aren't invited because you were just the only choice left. You were invited because you had earned it. Because something beyond the visible decided that you are ready. So next time you enter a room, remind yourself of this. And speak anyway. Even if your voice cracks, even if your English is not perfect, and even if you fumble, just like I did today. Because confidence and one thing standing between you, yourself, and the version you aspire to be is permission. And you are allowed to give yourself that permission. Thank you so much, being lovely audience.